Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And I'm in my kitchen right now. The reason why I'm recording in my kitchen is because I plan on starting a new series called my grandmother and mom were talking in the other room. I plan on starting a new series that we will call Cozy Saturdays. And I was planning on recording that series when my mom asked me to cut potatoes for today's dinner. And I thought, first I was a little mad, but then I thought, what's more cozier than cooking, right? Velvetina! My mom asked me to keep Velvetina by my side. Why didn't I stop this for recording? I'm going to wash the potatoes. Okay, I'm back. I stopped the video, I stopped recording to wash the potatoes, but then my father called and he was like, we have to go to the dentist. So I came back from the dentist. How should you cook does it? Wait. So I came back from recording from the dentist and I had a follow-up on the procedure that I just told you about in the previous video. Same day that I just took the jacket off is the same day that I recorded that video. The Good Girls Guide to Murder video. And yeah. So like I was saying, I wanted to start Cozy Saturdays, a new series. I hope you can hear me. I'll try to talk louder. Anyways, I'm starting this new series called Cozy Saturdays. And I wanted to sit down in a warm room and then record. But then my mom was like, start doing this. And that's when I noticed. And that's when I thought that what's more better, what's more cozier than cooking. The way I'm also going to be making some noodles for my mom because dinner's late and I told you my mom gets hungry. Anyways. So as I was saying, what was I saying? So I thought, why don't I record this video while cooking? What do I want to talk about during this? I don't know. I could be talking about anything. And like I said, right now there is no script. So I don't know what this Cozy Saturday is going to be about. But let's start talking about myself a little bit. I've just started on this new self-help journey where I listen to people that helps me. I've been doing that for a long time, but I'm starting to this time actually implement on what I'm learning. So that's why I thought maybe we should start talking about it. Recently I watched a video of a man, I don't remember his name. He was a good looking man, I don't remember that much. And I noticed that he was like, not noticed, he said something about what being fun being boring, and I was like, what? So anything relaxing, usually we don't work, or I don't work, record videos, edit, blah blah blah. Usually I don't do that because it's tiresome. Everything is tiresome. I have to do a lot of other things and I don't do that because they're tiresome. And if it comes to just lying down, watching the series on Netflix and everything, it's easier. Why is that? Why do you think that is? Well, he said that is because we think it's fun. But at the same time, it's boring. Would you like to sit around or go on a Ferris wheel or maybe skydiving? Skydiving is not boring. But is it relaxing? No, not at all. And that's why sometimes getting out of your comfort zone is more fun and doing more difficult things, for example, that we have claimed that they're boring, and doing them, like being disciplined at something, following a routine. We say, oh my god, following a routine is such a boring task. But have you ever noticed how difficult it is to create a routine and stick to it, doing something productive? For example, exercising. We say exercising is hard because we had started it with this mindset. If someone was like, oh my god, exercise is so fun, like playing and everything. If that was a mindset from the beginning, we would have loved it. If it was a luxury, we would have loved it. But we all know that it's not a luxury and it's something harder to achieve. Exercising daily or weekly. So it's just like that. We have to start assuming that doing the harder things is actually more fun. And we have to change our mindset. That's what the whole thing was about. And right now I'm trying to go on with that mindset. That what you're doing and you're thinking that it is hard, think of it as fun. Because relaxing is not fun. It's your mindset. And it's boring. So yeah. You don't want to be bored, right? You don't want to be bored. We want to have fun, which means we want to do things that makes us better. Including exercise. As you can see, I clearly need that. Anyways, so exercising, eating healthy. I'm saying eating healthy while making noodles, but it's not for myself. Not for myself. So there's that too. And yeah, that's why I thought I should share it with you all. Because if I share it, maybe I'll be able to work on it more. Maybe I'll be able to implement it in my own life more if I share it with others and preach others what I've learned. And maybe this could be a thing for my Cozy Saturdays. Maybe let's do that on Cozy Saturdays. Just sit down and talk about the things that I learned in life. We can do that on our Cozy Saturdays, right? And yeah, I'm gonna start following the routine. I hope I start following the routine very soon. Because right now my life is a chaos. There is no routine. There's nothing going in... how should I say this? There is nothing going in order in my life. And I've decided to start this routine. My mom likes it spicy. So yeah, I have to get rid of this chaos. And chaos is bad. Even though we feel like it's good, I believe it's bad. But this is what works for me. I don't know how it works for me, but this is what works for me. And most of the time, I end up leaving tasks undone. So I'm going to be focusing on more that. So what I learned was the things we consider boring are actually fun because they are harder to do. And achieving that is more fun than relaxing. So I'm back by giving my mom the noodles. And yeah. Where was I? I was on what I learned. Also, one other thing I learned, I was watching video of the Wizard Liz, and she talked about how everything that we see was once thought of. So everything you think you can't do, you can do it, because everything that we feel it's impossible, it's actually possible, because everything we see nowadays in our life was once in someone's head, and then they acted upon it and made it happen. So this reminded me of a story of my own, not my exact story, but someone from my family. It was my uncle, my father's brother. He's no more, but I want to share a little story of his. He had this thing when he was like in his early ages, my uncle, and my father told me this story, and he used to say, at that time there were no cameras in phone, right? There were those other phones, there were no cameras in phone, and he used to say that I'll drill a hole in this phone. He used to joke about it and put a camera inside it, and everyone used to make fun of him for that. Fast forward, phone with cameras came. Now you can say, oh my god, he thought of it, and of course it was just a thing, he couldn't really do it. But what if he could have? What if his family and his friends, instead of laughing with his joke, believed in him? And mind you, I believe that they think that he was joking, but he wasn't actually joking. And people actually believed in him. Maybe he would have been the person who would have invented cameras with phone. I know, you'd be like, oh my god, no, you're going so far. No, I'm not going so far. I'm serious. What if it would have been him? So these are the things that people around you has to know. They would be like, oh my god, this is so funny, but it's also believing in yourself. Don't take it as a joke. Whatever's coming in your head, don't take it as a joke. Make it happen. If it's coming in your head, there's a reason. There's a reason it's there. So make it happen. And I know my channel is not that big right now, but I thought if I'm going to start implementing these things on myself. Now right now I'm not implementing these things on myself. I just started learning them. So why not share this journey, right? So through these cozy Saturdays where I talk about things without a script, because no script. I'm again and again saying there's no script because I'm trying to tell you that these are the reason why my speech is so here and there. Like there's no continuity to my speeches. So I thought, why not? Let's start implementing these things and start sharing it with you guys. And maybe this journey will stay on the internet forever. My entire journey of learning new things, and if something good comes out of it, you'll know. You'll see it. You'll see from the very beginning, from where it was all started. Also I would like to talk about my review videos. I decided that I would not write or talk reviews about things that were like old news. Like, not like that old news, but that I haven't seen or read recently. Because you see, the Good Girl's Guide to Murder, I had some trouble writing about it or reading about it because it was read by me like 3 years ago, I guess, or 4 years ago, I don't remember, but it was years ago. And now that I think about it, why did I choose this series? Like at that time I was like, oh my god, I want to talk about it, write a review about it. But now that I think about it, I shouldn't have done that. Even though I wanted to, maybe it was a good starting point, but now I've learned that only talk about things that I've recently watched, so that I could still have it in my head somewhere, what I want to write about or talk about. Either it's about my blogs or about my videos, right? Also, I make sure that I don't write much, because right now, as you can see, as I'm talking without script, I'm talking more fluently. Whatever I have points written somewhere, or I'm trying to learn points from somewhere, I forget it. So this was my course Saturday, and these are the things I learned. 1, make boring things fun. The thing that you thinks, oh my god, how many times I've said things. The things, think it like that. Like imagine, have this mindset. The things you think are boring are actually fun because they are difficult to do. Once you start doing that, they become fun. And the things that you find relaxing are actually boring because you're just sitting there and not doing anything. This mindset is going to change my life apparently, and I hope it changes yours too. And even I have the idea for the next Cozy Saturday. So yeah, that's something that I also learned, but I won't share it now. I will share it next, like I said, Cozy Saturday. And for right now, I have started cutting the potatoes, but I'll turn off the video because it's been quite long. I think it's been quite long, but let's see. So I hope we share this journey together, and I hope we can learn together. I hope I can learn something from it, and I hope this helps whatever I learn during my journey. I hope this helps, and if it does, I'll always have it on the internet from where I started, and from where I'll be going, why did I dropped it, from where I'll be going, and yeah. So let's get on this journey together. And yeah, I hope this helps you too. Like these things help me. Also, second point was, yeah, first point was the things that you think are boring are actually fun, and the second point is whatever you think can happen, you just have to put the action behind it. What you imagined or what comes to your mind, you have to put it into action for it to work. So hi, this is me, or Durkuk, or whatever you like to call me, and I'll be signing off from my Cozy Saturday cooking video. It wasn't really cooking, but a Cozy Saturday video, and bye. See you next time.